I'm going to continue on here. That I'm not voting for Barack Obama just because he's black. And that's a myth that I would like to clarify. I feel skeptical of Barack Obama because what is he going to do for the African American community? In a lot of instances, black people are used to discredit or deprive other black people, and then it's not looked at as so much a racist situation because a black person is doing it. So I have skeptical thoughts about Barack Obama, and initially I questioned if he had the experience to actually be a contender in a political arena for President of the United States. But when I look at what's going on in the political climate, and I see the lies, when I see the disservice that is being done to the American public in the presentation of so-called policies that are supposedly going to help this country, I cannot continue to vote for the policies that were initiated by the Republican Party and through the presidency of George Bush, which we know was supported by John McCain as being a senator these years. John McCain's campaign, to me, is an insult to my intelligence. Before he made the comment, or didn't make the comment, and state his knowledge of how many houses he as an individual owned, I could not, with common sense and intelligence, vote for someone that cannot remember something so essential and important in their lives. How can I trust a memory like that to run this country of 300 or more million citizens? It was a possibility for me to vote for McCain based on his experience and his strengths. But we have to realize that John McCain has been a participant in this system and has been benefiting from this system for many years, being a career politician. And so far as his running mate, Sarah Palin, I think that Sarah Palin is the greatest expression right now of affirmative action in this country, because she was able to ascend as a young white woman to the position that she's in. And now she's in a position to be Vice President of the United States and possibly even President. And she has no real foreign policy experience or national experience in dealing with the severe issues that our country is addressing right now. And I have concerns about how she runs her household. I respect Sarah Palin as a woman, as a mother, and as the career woman that she is. But I also understand motherhood very intricately. And I see that she is getting a pass because she is white, and that her family is being protected and their values are being flaunted. Whereas if it was, the shoe was on the other foot and it was Barack Obama's daughter that was pregnant as a teenager, I'm sure that it would be a lot of ghetto innuendos and references about the quality of education that he had given his children. And I, as a mother, know about instilling values in my children. I raised 2 African American boys through this era. My sons are not criminals. They graduated from high school. They worked a job all while they were in their senior year of high school. They're not thugs hanging out on the corner selling drugs. They are respectable, intelligent, fine, young African American men. And I raised them in poverty, in struggle, with nothing. But even though at times we had nothing, I still had values that I instilled in my sons, which was love and respect. Respect for your parents, respect for your teacher, respect for your fellow human beings, and to treat them accordingly, to treat them as you would want yourself to be treated. So I know that if certain values were instilled in Sarah Palin's daughter, and that is to be a proud woman, to respect your mind and respect your body, and not lower yourself to a certain level, whereas you would be put in positions that were not conducive to being a lady, then she would not be pregnant, because she would have valued herself much more than to lose her virginity without going the Christian moral way of being married first. So I question Sarah Palin's ability to run her own household, let alone our nation, and to be president of the United States of America. And I just want to be honest, because I think that that's what time it is in America. It's for us to stand up and tell the truth. I think that Sarah Palin is getting, as I said, a great affirmative action pass from the media. She made a lot of mistakes in the debate that really concerned me last night. She did not answer questions completely or even thoroughly. And my main concern when she was asked what did she think was the greater risk or problem between Iran and Pakistan, she didn't even mention Pakistan in her response, which Pakistan is supposed to be an ally in the war on terror. Pakistan is where bin Laden is supposed to be hiding out. Pakistan has nuclear weapons. All she could discuss was the same rhetoric about the surge and about how evil Iran is and how the surge worked and how Iraq this and Iraq that. And I'm very disappointed that Osama bin Laden has not been brought to justice after 8 years of the preemptive Bush doctrine. So, and also, Sarah Palin made the mistake of backtracking and trying to answer questions a question or two later, which I thought was very unprofessional as a debater. Yes, she's a charming, attractive lady. I'm honest, I wouldn't take that from her, but we need more than that right now. We need more than rhetoric. We need solutions to our country's problems. And to start with to be honest about what we're seeing before our eyes. Sarah Palin also did not say Mr. Biden's name correctly in several instances. But it seems like no one is really listening. To keep putting on this show and trying to impress people with lies is not going to work. And I am very happy that YouTube is an outlet for the common people for the Joe Blows like me to have an opportunity to be able to express the truth. God bless America, because we really need his help.